edge for Thompson, and that's a brilliant goal.
Scott Thompson, forward, chance,
that's it!
but
Oh!
Be Jordan Edge. I can't believe what I'm watching.
Make Jeff Lashley pick.
Lofted for Stapleton, and Manchester are really running away with this.
Founded in 2006 in the beating heart of a footballing region, Manchester Futsal Club. It's not just red and sky blue that matter around here, as Manchester have seen it all through English futsal's embryonic years. And at this stage in the game's development, Manchester are a club who have everything in place to challenge for the top.
I think when people think of futsal in England, they immediately can think of Manchester as one of the big clubs. Like, they've been around for 15 years now. I think for me personally, it's an honour to play for this club because I think they have the best history in England for futsal. I know they've come from playing on 3G pitches all those years ago, which is crazy to see us now on like the likes of BT and on TV all the time. I think it's like a big honour for like the likes of Ilya and Sam and Simon, who've done a really good job for the club. And I know it's going to get better because I know they've got really good intentions for us.
I'm sure I can say that we are like one of the best teams in the league. I mean, at the moment we're second and competed with the best teams here in UK that maybe have more experience than us, but we managed to play our cards and compete at their level.
We've had the 50th anniversary last year, and we've been in the game. You know, we've played ourselves. We know the league ins and out. We know English community. We know all the clubs. So I think it's important that we, like with Sam, he understands everything that the game brings.
Yeah, so I think my experience of playing compared to a lot of the other coaches and maybe a lot of the other players in the league, that's one of the strengths that I've got. I've played for 15 years now, so I've got a lot of experience to fall back on, and hopefully the players can respect that and they can understand that. So when I'm speaking to them and I'm trying to reason with them, and they can understand that I'm coming from an experienced background. Yeah, one of the difficulties is balancing the fact that I'm a teammate, but I'm also the coach. I'm picking the team, I'm giving them the minutes, so that is one of the difficulties, and we've just got to kind of get through it. You know, this is the position that we're in. Hopefully, I think through the performances, the players have shown that they're enjoying themselves and they're developing as the team's gone on through the season. So, you know, all we can do is work forward together. That's all I can ask from the players.
Well, they might have been around a while, but the competition at the top has never been tougher or indeed tighter.
The competition in the NFS has been very enjoyable. It's been one of the most competitive seasons of late. There's 4 teams going for the Champions League spot, and every single game you know that you're going to have to be at your best to win the game and compete at the highest level. So it's been very exciting, and as you can see, there's been a lot of topsy-turvy results. So yeah, that's what any player would like and continue to use moving forward.
So far the competition has been great for us. Obviously it's in the second year, so we're coming to the end of the season now, a full season, and so far the club and the team is looking good and enjoying the competition. Obviously it's a bit of different format to what we used to back in the days, but I think so far it's good.
So I think it's been a real test for us because we've got a pretty average, a young average age in the team. We've gone through a cycle of losing older players, and now we've got younger players, and the younger players now have got a lot more responsibility on their shoulders. So I think we're being tested in that regard. Obviously we brought in Roberto. He's a little bit older and experienced, and he's really helped them as well. But I think, you know, the younger players, even though they are relatively young, they've done really well. What they've done so far in the season, you know, I can't fault their effort. I can't fault what they've shown us. I think as a club we've done really well this season. Like, I feel like we could have done better. We know as a team that some of the results we've had could have gone our way, which haven't gone our way. And it's a bit frustrating, but it's great to see that they're frustrated with being second in the league. Like, that's not a bad place to be in at the minute. So within the club trying to grow, obviously we needed the youth structure to make sure that we had players coming through. So as a group of players, we were all getting old. We realised that there needs to be players coming through for the club to continue. So I took it upon myself to try and focus on the under-19s, so the 16 to 19 group, and that's probably where I focused my attention for coaching.
We know the players inside out because some of them are coming from our youth academy, and we're understanding where they come from, what their backgrounds are, so we know what we can get out of those players. And I think we're in a very good position in terms of the players that are coming in.
And that's, I feel like, what we're known for, having one of the best youth academies, bringing through organic futsal players who love the game, love futsal, and they want to play for the first team. So we've got a very good long-term strategy that will help us reach the Champions League.
I think now with a new group of players, young, hungry to move forward, I think it's been one of the strongest squads assembled in at least the most recent years. I think we're ready to go right to the top, and there's no better chance than this season in the position we're in going into the playoffs.
We're quite a family here. Like, it's a big family. Everyone's one as a team, and we're like all there for one another. Like, it's not like you're better than me or he's better than him or nothing like that. Like, we're all as one. And I think when we come to the games, we all believe in one another to do the job on court, and I think that's what's getting through this season.
I have to say, all the guys are amazing. It's a lot of passion. All the guys come here and train hard, 100%, all the time. They want to understand the game. They just don't want to come here and do some passes and some shot. They want to understand what we're doing, why we're doing, when we're doing it.
I think a successful season for every single team in that top four is going to be Champions League. To say otherwise is selling yourself a bit short, and especially the hard work we've put in this year. The answer is going to be Champions League. We're in a very good position, but that's not enough at the minute. We need to see out the job. It's not going to be easy, but whoever takes that Champions League is going to deserve it.
We definitely have to be Champions League. The bare minimum was to qualify for these playoffs, but now we're here, we have to dig deep and make the Champions League spots for next season.
Yeah, so I think from the offset we've always said it's really up to us about what we put in. You know, for sure we want to be the most successful team in not only in the country. We want to, you know, longer term we want to be in Europe and stamp our authority. So every single season we want to compete, we want to show our best. I think we're showing that in the league table. Obviously we're currently second, but we feel like we've got the belief that we can beat any team on our day. It's about proving that consistency, I think, more than anything else. Can we be consistent enough? Can we follow that through? We're not just going to turn up at one game and then be slightly off. Like you're saying with the mentality, we're showing that we've got a stronger mentality, but can we do that when we're under real pressure? And we've got to win that game to then go on to win the championship.
In this season, like I said, we take each game at a time, and obviously, like we always say, wherever work we put in, wherever the players want to be, it's up to them, isn't it? It's on them. We know we're giving them the best opportunities, you know, in terms of the training session, what sounds putting all the effort behind the scenes. It's up to them where they want to finish. But if they want to work hard, they get that spot. If obviously whatever happens, but we learn on it and then we'll take it to the next season.
We just have to sort of put words into actions and say that win the games to prove that we are the best team in England, which is what we believe we are.
Playoff bound, hungry for more, Manchester are in the mix.